What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. I did think for 1 minute that today was going to be a real struggle earlier on because Powell speaks. We have important economic or Fed minutes released. Don't forget the Fed's not funded by the Congress. Therefore, they can't release their minutes. And of course, Scott Bessent and Jerome Powell are speaking today. So it could have been worse is my take. You know, is the glass half empty or half full? We know alts are struggling, but this daily Bitcoin candle here, this was like at one point, you know, we were down all the way to 121 and it got eaten up badly. Now, of course, RSI is still over 80 and I do have some levels if we need to pull back both to the upside and if we break through to the, both to the downside if we break down and to the upside, because downside is fairly easy to read right now. You've got 121.19 area here. But for me, the bulk of most of the action is going to be between $115,000 to $118,000. Right now, we're sitting at 123,375. Now, why are the alts absolutely suffering today? That is because of this resurgence of the Bitcoin dominance on all time frames. If you look at the weekly, if you look at the monthly, especially the weekly and the daily, Bitcoin dominance has been absolutely going parabolic. Especially the fight for Bitcoin dominance around this 59% area, which has been a massive resistance so far. So if you look at this, we are seeing Bitcoin dominance shoot through this yellow box that I drew months ago. So we did expect this, and there was a strong daily rejection here. But look at the bounce. I mean, listen, Bitcoin dominance here has to come down some more. However, if you look at the overall reasons why it's literally, I mean, it's running towards that 60% level. So we need a rejection here at some point. I can tell you the 4-hour RSI is heavily oversold at 96 now. The daily is also going up. Actually, the daily is quite neutral, so we could see a bit more pain here. Having said that, this 50-week SMA color changing indicator that I've got here has flipped green for it. So can we see an attempt for Bitcoin dominance maybe to actually come up some more? Perhaps maybe try and make an attempt one last time, not to come all the way back up, but to at least come up here to this 60.1 level. It is a possibility. And this is why most of your altcoins right now are absolutely dying. And of course, if you look at, for example, alts versus BTC is a good, is always a good indicator here. If you look at Ethereum BTC, ETH is losing to BTC here below the 50-day moving average. Solana as well, they've recently been outperforming, but about 3 days ago, Solana broke down its PTC bear pair, and again under the 50-week moving average. Bittensor here again under this line. These are alts versus BTC. So what really we need to look for is the alts or Bitcoin, or Ethereum rather, to be able to claim above that moving average and start doing well versus BTC. Now, once you look at Ethereum BTC ratio, you will see that again, it is bleeding to Bitcoin because of that Bitcoin dominance research. Now, of course, a divided Fed saw the interest rates. They are in agreement that the interest rates should be cut to the end of the year. And that's what the minutes show today. So overall, guys, is the cycle over? Has crypto changed? Now, for many years, this has been the go-to, driven by halving events, you know, where 18 months post-halving, you start seeing the cycle top. And this is something that I'm going to be diving more into. But we will talk about more altcoins. I will bring you a live stream as well, guys. Smash a like, share the video. But the reasons why your altcoins, it's a great day to buy alts because ultimately Bitcoin dominance is going up. That's when you really have the confidence to start investing more in the market. Anyway, guys, it's good to be back. I'll catch you on the next one. And of course, I'll bring you more about Bessent and Powell's speech. It is actually live right now. you know,
close with a call for action.
he does talk about
President Trump took office. Community banks.
He talks about banking, but he does mention specifically crypto.
Leadership, the game has changed.
So this is where Powell speaks. They're at the Fed's community banking conference, but they have talked about crypto. And this guy holds a ton of Bitcoin anyway. So far, I did say everything that I said from kind of July right up to October has played out to the dot. Right now, like I said, when I start seeing these ETH BTC pairs, then we will start seeing more and more altcoin rotation. At the moment, gold is still absolutely cooked, 100% oversold or overbought rather, and continues to make new price discoveries. Something is not quite right. That's why everyone is running to gold. All right. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. God bless and speak to you soon.